we are still going ahead with the coverage of the now extended Anambra election. And one of our correspondents is ready on the ground in Oka. Jemima Boloko, please do give us an update on what's happening there. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Femi. I'm at Anambra Primary School here in Anambra State Capital, where voting and accreditation took place yesterday. You can see behind me, this is the successful voters pasted on the wall, but thousands of people were frustrated due to the faulty biomodal system, leading to an extension for 24 hours by INEC officials. But at this hour, we can't see anybody present. INEC officials are not present, or security present observers. So obviously, this is past 10, and obviously these people are not turning up. So this might have a big effect on the election. Back to you, Femi.
All right, Jemima, what are you focusing on at this point? Is it the collation of results that are meant to start at 10, or for the extended election? Are people coming to where you are to cast their ballot?
Okay, what I am focusing right now is to look for who is ready to come out and vote, because, like I said, thousands of voters were frustrated due to the faulty bimodal system, which leading to frustration. Some had to wait like 3 hours, 4 hours, 30 minutes. I mean, these are patriotic Nigerians coming out in terms of security, rising insecurity in this region. So what we're doing now, we're going to different wards, checking out people that are still brave enough to come out and express their civic duty. Back to you guys.
Well, Jemima, there were some polling units that were successful. Now, we're just asking about where you are particularly. Are you waiting to see if people are going to come and cast their vote at this point in the polling unit you are right now?
Okay, as of this Anambra Primary School, it was successful yesterday. No any hitch from any security threats or anything. Everything went well. But as of today, nothing is happening. People are just playing on the football pitch, and obviously nobody is turning out here. So we'll look for another ward and see if people will turn out, if people are ready to still come out and do the needful.
Have you spoken to, I know you said that there's a bit of activity where you are, but it's mostly recreational and not really to do with the vote, but have you been able to speak to people when news first broke that voting would continue on Sunday and on Monday? Were people happy about that? Because I can imagine that many people were quite concerned that as they were approaching the time where the ballots would close, they hadn't been able to become properly accredited. How was that news received from the people you spoke to about the extension of the vote?
I mean, the Independent National Electoral Commission had years to plan this election. How come the system failed the people? Obviously, I spoke to 1 or 2 people, and they are not happy about that. They said this sounds fraudulent and all. We'll go into that anyway. So the people are confused at this moment. This has never happened. The system has failed them again. So I think the Independent National Electoral Commission should plan better, because the year 2023 is going to be a general election. This cannot happen at that time. Thank you.
Okay, the thousands that you mentioned, I was thinking that the figure was around 700 or something, but the thousands that you mentioned were disenfranchised yesterday. Do you have an idea of the constituencies and the wards and the polling units where they are concentrated, so that it makes your job a lot easier, so that you don't go searching for people who will come out and to which ward? Because as you know, about 70% of the ballot cast are already up there on INEC's website, I believe. So we're dealing with a small number, and if they are small, in which location are they concentrated? And as you know, not many people will feel obliged to want to return to, to want to cast their ballot. So you may not have thousands returning today. But then in specific terms, where are they expected to come?
Okay, the 3 major parties are from Agwata South, Anambra State. That is where the focus is, actually. We have the Amacy, we have Oga, and we have Soludo's community. So that is where the major candidates come from, which is Aguata South. So that is where we expect the turnout to be major, not in places like Oka or Onitsha. So we don't know what the turnout is. We will get you updated as soon as we get there and see what's happening.
Thank you, Jemima. Can you share with us your experience yesterday? I understand you were at a polling unit where voting was successful.
Yeah, I interviewed a priest who was the first accredited voter. He had challenges for about 30 minutes, but so far security situation was calm, and I didn't even expect that myself. I was really scared going out in the morning, and I viewed no security forces on the streets. But getting there, everything was in place. I must commend the Nigerian Police Force and other security agencies. And only aside from the faulty bimodal system, everything went well in terms of security and coordination.
Thank you very much. Jemima, I'm sure we'll be speaking to you again throughout the course of the day. Thank you very much for that update.